Where did you do your work terms?
I did all three of my work terms at Cassette in downtown Halifax.
Okay. What do you do and where do you work now?
So now I own my own dance studio, so House of Eight's dance studio just in downtown Halifax. I've been doing this for about 6 years. Yeah, we just celebrated our 6-year anniversary. Prior to that, I was in Cassette as well as a few other advertising agencies for about 7 years.
Cool. And how would you say your work terms helped you get to where you are today?
I would say the work terms really helped me just like connect with a lot of people. I think it helped me build a lot of different skill sets. Like working in advertising agencies, it's very like help everyone out, work on everything, which was, a lot and stressful at times, but it was very good for me to like learn the ropes of some, team management and working with different people, a lot of different software, working with designers and art directors, programmers and developers, like a lot of digital, print, web, a lot of different things like that, which kind of really helped me get like a multifaceted view of a lot of things. So when I wanted to start my own dance studio, I felt like I'm not an expert in many of those things, but I had enough knowledge or at least like experience in them that I can kind of like wing my way through a lot of things, which really helped in like starting my own business and just surviving all this time.
How did you manage your network to get a full-time job at Cassette after graduation?
I feel like after working there for 3 terms, they weren't going to leave me. It was yes, I worked all my co-ops there, but I technically also worked there while I was on my regular semesters. So by the time I finished my 3rd co-op, it felt like I was already like part of the company. Yeah. So it kind of just transitioned into like a full-time job kind of before I even graduated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say working hard to make yourself valuable to the company to the point where they're like, you're part of the company and we need you, so we're going to keep you going even not just after you graduate, but even while you were still in school.
Mm-hmm. Were there any differences when you were like marketing for the agencies you were working for versus when you were actually marketing for your own business?
Yes, I would say there's just, you're now involved with every part of it. I feel like when you're an agency, you're like the marketing, you're helping with their marketing, but now I'm like the everything for the company. So you kind of have to know all sides of it. So it's the results, why things are this way, everything about the website, everything about all the systems, the clientele. So it's a lot more involved in that way.
What job search advice would you give to students looking for a co-op right now?
I would say really focusing on standing out and showing that you have done some research and care about the company. I know a lot of people that will copy paste the same resume and cover letter and change the name and send it out to like 100 companies. And they're like, nobody's responding to me, I don't understand. And then someone that just takes a little extra time to like research the company, who they're applying for, like who's the hiring manager, and really understanding like what they're looking for, just showing that you cared about the company or whatever it is that you're applying for, is what most recruiters tend to look for. So I would say for your resume, like a lot of people tailor their cover letter, but then don't tailor their resume. I think tailoring your resume is equally important, sometimes more. Like yes, keywords and all that stuff, especially with AI today, but really showing the results of the work that you've done and how it applies directly to the company you're applying for. And that same thing applies for the cover letter. Really tailoring it and doing your research will help you at least stand out and hopefully get your foot in the door. And that's, I think, a big thing a lot of like co-op students and just people looking for jobs need to do a bit more on.
Well, thank you for your time and having us today.
Oh, thanks for having me.